Within a new perspective, the Singapore investment landscape is fast evolving and our investors are getting more sophisticated. There is a need for new opportunities. Private assets have never been an accessible investment. Azalea is looking to change that, starting with private equity. Private equity is an asset class as well as a way of investing. Globally, more capital is going into private equity. Private equity managers raise large sums of capital and hold their investments for long periods. It is very difficult for individual investors to access such managers.
So we started to think, what if we could build a bridge that connects investors on the street to the top private equity managers in the world? What if there was an affordable investment product based on exposure to private equity? And what if the holding period need not be that long? Questions are important because at Azalea, we thrive on looking for these answers. Here, there's absolutely no monopoly on good ideas.
One idea flourished, and we transformed Azalea from its origins into a groundbreaking platform. Azalea allows investors to gain exposure to private equity investments through buying SGX-listed bonds. This simple idea allows greater access and yet reduces the risk of investing directly in private equity. We designed a more affordable structure where investors could get their returns earlier, making for greater liquidity. Azalea 4 marked the first time that these listed bonds were put into the hands of retail investors in Singapore, allowing them to use these PE bonds to diversify their portfolios. But we cannot rest on our laurels.
Azalea is a living and dynamic platform. We will keep innovating step by step to bring private equity to the broader market. But we cannot do this alone. From educating the general public to getting the private equity fund managers and other stakeholders on board, we are creating an ecosystem for new ways to invest in private equity. Here, we always look beyond the horizon. We have a platform with the legs to run the full course, a team with the heart and lungs to power through, and inquisitive minds to design a legacy for the future.
Azalea is here for the long haul, charting a new path for private assets. The private equity industry is decades old, but we are just getting started.